Nestled in one of the largest urban parks in the world, there exists a literary oasis that offers a tranquil escape from the hustle and bustle of central Bogotá. It's the work of one of Latin America's most notable modern architects, and its design helps the building connect to the nature which surrounds it. You're listening to Tall Stories, a Monocle production brought to you by the team behind The Urbanist. I'm Andrew Tuck. In this episode, Camille Rodríguez Montilla takes us to a masterfully designed public library in the heart of Colombia's capital.
Nestled in the heart of Bogotá, the Biblioteca Virgilio Barco stands as both a cultural beacon and an oasis of tranquility. Situated within the Parque Metropolitano Simón Bolívar, the largest public park in the city at a sprawling 910,000 square meters, the library is a testament to both modern design and the integration of nature. Despite being surrounded by the urban noise of Colombia's bustling capital, the park and library offer a peaceful escape, with the inclusion of water elements that bring a sense of calm to the space. Even with the occasional nearby event blaring music, the park remains a sanctuary, truly living up to its reputation as the city's lung. This remarkable building is not just an architectural wonder, but an important part of a larger vision. The man behind this masterpiece is Rogelio Salmona, one of the most significant figures in Latin American modern architecture. But Salmona's journey wasn't straightforward. His style was shaped by a series of events that led him to create a body of work that is both deeply personal and deeply connected to Colombia's cultural roots. Rogelio Salmona's architectural journey begins in Bogotá at the Universidad Nacional. In 1948, he suspended his studies as a series of protest and violent events known as El Bogotazo erupted in Colombia, following the assassination of Jorge Eliezer Gaitán, a leader of the Liberal Party. This political unrest forced Salmona to leave his homeland and return to France, where he worked in the legendary Atelier of Le Corbusier, one of the most influential architects of the 20th century. Salmona wasn't just following in the footsteps of Le Corbusier, but creating something uniquely his own. His return to Bogotá marked the beginning of a creative explosion, one that blended modernist principles with his deep connection to the culture, landscape, and materials of his home country. Salmona's designs are defined by a masterful use of artisanal materials, particularly concrete, stone, and brick. These materials, rich with tradition, are part of Colombia's architectural DNA. In his hands, they become an expression of the country's identity. Salmona was committed to preserving local craft and employing skilled labor, always ensuring that his buildings were not just designed, but crafted. He was deeply aware of history. To him, architecture was not just about creating functional spaces. It was about telling a story, connecting people to the past while shaping the future. As he said, paraphrasing the historian Fabre, architecture is an intelligent synthesis of experiences, readings, and passions, of handfuls of nostalgia. It transforms nature and the city, shapes them. It is the heartbeat of the place and the meeting point between reason, enchantment, and poetry. This idea of architecture as a meeting place for reason, enchantment, and poetry is at the very core of the Biblioteca Virgilio Barco. When you step inside, you're not just entering a library, you're entering a space where ideas flow as freely as the water that runs through the park outside. The building's design is a perfect balance between functionality and poetry. The organic, flowing forms of the structure echo the surrounding natural landscape, while the interplay of light and shadow creates a serene atmosphere, inviting reflection and learning. This masterpiece is a reflection of his belief that buildings should serve as bridges between the past and present, between nature and the city, between reason and poetry. His vision has left an indelible mark on Bogotá, and his legacy continues to shape the way we think about space, culture, and community. A recent conversation with my friend Martín gave me an important insight about the city, its conception as a capital, and the city's relationship with its environment. Martín, born and raised in Bogotá, commented on the decision of Gonzalo Jiménez de Quesada, the Spanish conquistador who founded Bogotá, to establish the country's capital among the mountains in a region known for its rainy climate. The constant rain and the surrounding mountains create a unique atmosphere in the city, one that blends natural beauty with a sense of isolation. It's something that shapes the way people experience the city, and it's certainly something that Salmona embraced in his architecture. Like the city itself, he found a way to balance this duality. Modern life amidst the mountains, with light and air as constants that keep us grounded to our surroundings. One of the most striking features of the Biblioteca Virgilio Barco is its masterful use of natural light. The building's design incorporates grand pieces of glass that allow sunlight to flood the interior, creating a dynamic play of light and shadow throughout the day. This isn't just about aesthetics. Salmona understood the power of light to shape a space and influence the mood of its inhabitants. He understood that architecture doesn't exist in isolation. It's part of a larger ecosystem, and it must respect and enhance the environment in which it sits. In this space, we can feel the pulse of Salmona's work, his commitment to craftsmanship, his deep love for his country, and his belief in the transformative power of architecture. When you walk through the doors of the Biblioteca, you're stepping into a piece of history, a testament to the enduring power of design to inspire and connect.
Tall Stories is a Monocle production from the team behind The Urbanist. This episode was written by Camille Rodríguez Montilla and produced and edited by David Stevens. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast to receive new episodes every week. I'm Andrew Tuck. Goodbye, and thank you for listening, City Lovers.